Yo. Dude, I will never understand this microphone and Windows constantly messing with the volume of this sucker. Let's quickly fix that and then, excuse me, and then we'll play. I hope everyone is doing wonderful tonight. It being comic book day. Dude, yeah, what in the world? Let's see, are we clipping into... That's like maybe a little... Yeah, that's a little better. I think we could probably get here. Yo, that's better. If I bottom out and I start... Yeah, maybe go down to 65, 60. If I start bottoming out, let me know. If it starts getting a little scratchy. But I always want it to be louder than quiet. So, okay. Docs... Chat. Probably not going to be anybody dropping by. It's funny, I love Blob, but I don't think anybody else loves Blob the way I love Blob. He is such a cool character and so, maybe not well designed, but so fun. You know what? That's not even true. I think he's well designed. I think his archetype is cool. I just wish that he was, I wish he was better. I wish he was more consistent. Just a little more consistent as a character. Let's see, here. Okay. Yeah, I want to quickly do some Blob stuff. And then we will hop into an expert arcade mode because we haven't played Blob in a fairly long time, frankly. All right, first, also because people complain about this, which is not surprising, but I literally always forget to include I always forget to do this. Because I never do that because I always just use, I record stuff without music. So we'll put that on and let's do just a little bit of practice with Blob. We have to use, I think it's 4B. Is that it? 4B for the bee costume. Let's see if I'm right. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing super well. And we'll see how things go here. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I like Blob. Yeah, the bee outfit. Oh, this is the best. So the thing that I like most about Blob is he looks really slow. You know, he's kind of ponderous, but this is too fast. This dude is monstrously fast here. He's got he has a pretty solid backdash, a really slow forward dash, but this backdash is no joke. And this dude can bob and weave, and you're moving forward every time you 8-way run. So I don't know, man. He schmoves a little bit. The other thing I like a lot about this character is he has he has one of the nastiest jump threes. The problem being he doesn't really have any lows to worry about, but this is really good. Really easy to set up CCR. This, I think, is 10k damage. I think that's wait, what was that? That's 3. And then that's 3, that's 5.5, plus 4-3. So that's literally 9.8k just off of an overhead. Totally meterless with pretty decent Oki. The reason I say pretty decent Oki is from this stance you can grab. Now this move builds you no meter, but that's one of the strongest normal throws in the game. Not only that, you can take a step and do it again. You need like the right timing, but Blob's got some pretty absurd grab range, and he can just loop this if you're not paying attention. So yeah, Blob has a really, he also has an okay back throw, right? It does pretty good damage, but in the PS2 version of this game, if you have 3 meters, this character is like basically dead. Yeah, dude. That's an unscaled 8k. It's just like he's a really, like, if he touches you, man, even for something like even if you catch something like he has some pretty okay whiff punishment tools. Like if he catches you with this, you get a free back forward 3, which is unblockable. So we're looking at, dang, I messed that up. Hold on. So 3. Nope, messed that up again. Hold on. So that's 13k for 2 meters. Like, I don't know, man. Like he's really good. That being said, like his damage is really good. I think is what I'm trying to say. His damage. Oh, hold on. Blob looks kind of funky. Let's change his. Why does he look so? Why his colors look like he's supposed to be more yellow? Hold on. What setting did I mess up here? Now he looks more red. Now he looks more green. Boy, how are you supposed to look? More yellow. It's like right here. Like before he turns green. I can never get these like really deep colors. I don't know why. Anyway. Okay. So he has basically no lows. That's a low, that's back 4, seeable from a million miles away. I'm not even sure what the frame data is, but it's disgusting. Now you can kind of hide, you can hide some stuff. He has stuff like, what do I think it's like? It's like back 1. I can't remember exactly what the exact string is, but you can get, so you can do some kind of not really tricky stuff, but you can do 4 back 4 into some of his strings. That finishes it. And you can't, because normally back 4 goes into this, or back 4 goes into yeah, it's really weird. This like this standing 1 hit is supposed to stun, but it for whatever reason doesn't hit on most characters. He's got a lot of weird stuff like that. One reason why I think Blob is really good is he's technically a counterpuncher. Like he has armor on the first hit of all of his strings, and that's really powerful in a game that's built around offense. If people get sloppy and they leave gaps, he can literally just jab, or he can just boop. There's stuff like that he can do. It's like not even, what can he do from this? Hold on, he can do, I thought he could cancel into something from here. Nah, he gets 6k off of a little punish. He has like, this character is, if he touches you, you're dead. If he doesn't, he's getting infinited. You have to be very, very careful. That being said, if he catches you jumping in with a counter, his counter creates a soft knockdown where you're allowed to be juggled. So like, just really quick, we'll play our opponent. We'll just do that. You can level 3 off of that if you catch it at the right time. So something like that. If you catch it early, like, it's a problem, man. You can't do anything cool after that, but okay, so what I would do if I'm playing Blob, he has a couple of strings that you probably like wouldn't expect. He has, and basically like Blob's best move, bring you in here real quick. I personally believe that Blob's best move is jump 3. It's really fast comparatively because he doesn't have a lot of good fast moves. He just doesn't. He's really not fast. His second best move is jump down 2. So jump down 2 is fast. It creates a ground bounce on normal hit. You can do a lot with this move. Like, a lot. Like, you could do a lot with that move. He has he has a lot of short combos. He has a lot of short combos. So I feel like the skill floor for him is really his skill floor is really low, and it's also like I would say that the skill ceiling isn't that high. You know what I mean? So he kind of has like this. He's a very easy character to play, and to like do damage with, but he's very difficult to optimize. I guess the skill ceiling would be pretty high, but like doing the things that he needs to do to kill at least are very easy. He doesn't have very many fast options on the ground, again, which is why I think jump 3 is so good. I think his fastest sort of long range attack is forward 1. It's a 2 hits, and normally this would be problematic because that's a stagger stun. You need to whiff a move to even be able to hit Havoc here before you can block. So what do? Well, you just jump 3. You just jump 3 into down 2. You got to be fast, but you can do it. Again, which is very powerful. So not only are you getting this, you can turn this into... It is hard leaving the ground for like an instant, and maybe I do an instant jump 1 instead. This one is surprisingly hard to do. You need to do it like super fast to get the down 2 to come out. But if you do manage to get it to come out, remember that this is unscaled damage. So that's 13,000 damage for no meter. And this just like blew through your defenses, right? Because you just decided to maybe press at the wrong time, or you got sloppy with your whatever. This is the same thing, just a lot of damage for no meter, and you're in a very tricky Oki position. Now, if you have meter, again, you can do this. You can do this. Oh my goodness. It is really hard doing like the instant thing so you can get the jump 2 to come out. Let's see, is there an easier way to... Hold on. Dang, maybe you did see me get it once. That doesn't work. That's not allowed. That's cheating. That won't work in a real match. Could you... Maybe I could get it... Because this isn't being very consistent right now. Yeah. Dang. I was just gonna show you guys what I thought was so cool, but I can't do it anymore. What the heck was I doing there? So even if you don't have the right thing, oh, yeah, he recovers fast enough to options. Sorry, I need to get this right. Oh, that would actually be sick. He can just get up from that. Ah, such a shame. Okay, if you do this, the best you're looking at is something like this. But even then, if you turn it into a level 3, that was 6k damage. You turn it into 19. You turn it into 21. You turn it into 29 for 3 meters. That's off of just knocking through someone's life bar. That's straight up just armoring through any number of attacks. So again, like this is your best whiff punish, or not whiff punish, this is your best interrupt. The other thing you can do is this. So this, if you do this, that's 1-3. So 1-3 is fine. It's off the jab, so like, okay. And the 3 comes out pretty quick. Like it feels like it comes out fast. The only problem being, you're stuck in a string. You can only, and if you want to do something out of this string, that's not like something like this, which is liable to drop. Like you kind of have to like maneuver like Blob a little bit. See, he's just a funny created character. Weird things happen at weird distances. But all that being said, if you're able to grab like it's just meh. If you do 1 forward 3, you get a stun and you can do whatever you want afterward. So instead of you just want to do, then you can do jab. Actually, sorry. One forward 3. And then you do jump 3 into down 2. Unfortunately, like, Blob is just so... What's the right word for Blob? He's so restrictive in some of his routing because he is really committal. Like, this takes forever. This whole string takes forever. There's giant gaps, as you can probably see, but he is like, he's surprisingly spry on defense. And again, you have armor and you can't be thrown. Things that are not like, those are pretty decent defensive capabilities. You have versatile supers. Level 1 does great damage. It can be tacked on to basically any combo. It super freezes. It also hits either on the air or while the opponent's on the ground. So really good. I wish there was a way to make it do damage for both, to get like an air hit and a ground hit, but I think it just hits when it hits the opponent. Like, that's it. Like, it looks for, did I hit him in the sky? No. Cause like a 60 to 300, ground hit. Things that, like, I wish this character had more special moves. He has this one here, which is the insane face-sitting damage scaling throw. Really good. This can be blocked in the air. This is not a true grab or anything. It's a hit grab. He has this move here. This is back forward 2. Back forward 2, it's called Skull Crusher, which like I'm like all about. Like I think that's cool. But as you can see, it takes forever to come out. It has a bunch of different options. So after the first one hits, you either get, you know, this guy here, which can be followed up, I believe, on, you know, with stuff like that for pretty decent meterless damage. But like, you could do this one. You could do, let's see. He has this, and then it's just a smack away. He can do bump. He can do, that's the same, basically the same thing, and then he can hit you with his belly, but it almost never works. So, you know, you can do it after 2, a little easier. Well, so you can either do, this is quarter circle back 2-2. Sorry, this is back forward 2-2. Back forward 2 does 1 Skull Crusher. And then you can do any of the other moves. And then you can do back 2-2 and continue to do any of the other moves. But you can also cancel it into this. The Face Sitter. Again, arguably one of the best tools in the game, just from a damage standpoint. Like, any character would love to have this. The fact that it does it creates an unscaled damage state is crazy bananas. You know, it's just, it's so nuts. So, let's go and let me see if I can find one more thing to see if I can find one more thing to, there was a point where I found like one really good like Touch of Death from level 3. From basically like any of his touches. And obviously like that's not a hard thing. Yeah, I wish some of his stuff was better. Like this almost never hits. Back 2 is really hard to hit the opponent. You'll either get like a normal hit, like, you know, what we saw here. You kind of have to be up in their guts to get that to work. And sometimes it still doesn't. Like, what's different from the first time that I did it than why I can't hit him now? Now, you can, like, kind of maneuver yourself around and get a little closer. It's just, like, it does create a stun, right, from the front. Oh, my lord. There. And you can follow up with that. But again, that's really Blob's modus operandi. Like, he only really wants to do down 2. Jumping down 2. I would say, like, you know what? That's probably his most important move. Yeah, that's probably his most important move. Is down 2. It allows for so much shenanigans. This. There is a way to land 2 of those. I'm not sure what my combo was. Oh. So if you were to land a full string of this, that should do it. Okay. So if you wait, what is it? Is it this into this? Something like that. There are a couple of strings that you can do, some fancy setups that are like optimized for damage. I just totally forget them right now. But I think it involved something like it was this, and then we'd reset, and maybe it was into this. Something like that. Doesn't matter. Okay. So I think what we're going to try to do here is we're going to try to see what we can do by punching through with that move there. Now that move actually breaks the rules of the game, because it shouldn't be able to hit because it creates a stagger stun. Just weird next dimension stuff. Can you set up the unblockable from this? Nah, he's able to duck, which means he's able to jump. That's just kind of cheeky. That's still so, like, every touch is so dangerous. So, important strings. Is it? Okay, yeah, it is. It's jab, back 4. So if you're in their face, you can do jab, back 4. But what can you do after that? It's always jump 2. They've kind of built this character around how good jump 2 is. That's right. The forward 1-1 doesn't work. Yeah, you can't even do that. I think you can do that. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Which is a real shame, because if that hit... Because then you could do Skull Crusher. Probably a good thing that that doesn't work. I mean, you can do it off of this as well, though. Dude, this is so good. Anyway, let's maybe play. Let's go through the special moves really quickly, just to see what we can come up with. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Sit down slam, so good. Aftershock. 2 scoops is real. Oh, the blunder run. That's kind of a fun move. Tremor, cranium. Oh, cranium crash. It's not called Skull Crusher. It's called cranium crash. He does have a sick taunt. A sick taunt. He gets his little jiggle on. I love that taunt. They even gave him new hands just for the taunt, which I love. I don't think he opens his hands like at all, really. Oh no, he does it for his jumping jab. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think what you're going to find for Blob is the most effective strategy for a quick victory is just building to your level 3, stomping, and that's it. You know, that's all it takes for our big boy. But he's so fun that it doesn't really matter. Not being thrown is a really cool thing. Like, you don't have to think about it. That being said, you can, if you're fighting Blob, you can try to grab him and continue comboing out of the like, he gets blown back and you get blown back as well. But you can actually use that to set up CCR. I have a video on it. It's like a really interesting, basically like, never use case scenario. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be, oh no, that was gonna be a dead Kurt if we got the move to work. Throwing with this character, again, super good because it activates quick. Like, you can grab through a lot of stuff. You see anybody's stuff coming, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw you through it. That could have been that could have easily been this. So what we're looking for is forward 1. Hard to dash around it. There we go. Oh, I gotta be smarter. That could have easily been our win con right there. Same as there. And I love, every once in a while I'll go back and I'll replay the Mad Crooked matches just to watch him start screaming as this happened. I mean, that's an easy dead character. So, as you saw, you know, Nightcrawler is probably one of the worst people to fight Blob. Anyone with below average damage. People like Mystique on their, like, normals. Dang it. Yeah, like forcing Cyclops to the corner is definitely the way to go. Damage, meterless. Bonk. I don't like how you give up like all Oki after level 1, but still pretty solid. Again, what you're doing is you're just looking for moments like that where you can just force your way through their pressure. He was able to get his stuff out faster than me. No big deal. That's what you want. Right there. Jump 3 to punish. And a down 2. Boom. That's all it takes. I think that's just... Oh, it's not a punish. That's fine. We're just going to do the Chang. And then that's it. You'll notice that Blob doesn't build any meter here, and that is a problem. Normally, every single hit of a throw does damage, or excuse me, not only does damage, but builds meter. That does like, boom, 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 that does like 9 hits or something, which would be a lot of meter for Blob. It kind of makes sense why they didn't do that, but at the same time, if you're gonna have some rules, make sure all the characters follow them, right? So many characters break the rules in this game. Now, Sentinel B, I don't think will be any problem. There's very little hard hits that she has that are like, you know, particularly problematic. But we prefer being down here against her. That's what I mean about counters in the air. But there's her beefy level 1 dude. Now we weren't fast enough there to get the we weren't fast enough to get our she's too small. We took that hit. I can't believe it. Okay, that was actually kind of sick. I'm gonna check that out. That was like a throw break into... That was kind of sick. A throw break into a combo. That... So what you want to do, if you're playing a human opponent, is like it can be really hard to recover from like how quickly this comes out. The jump 3 into down 2. So you do this, you do that a whole bunch, and then you jump into throw. So if you jump, you'll notice that like jump 1 hits super high. And after you do jump 1, you just do a throw or whatever. It's kind of a good little strat. Dong, 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 dong. So yeah, obviously this is a dead character. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, let me see if I can show off what I mean. So you're pressuring with this, being really annoying. You're just like pressuring with your stuff, and then you jump, and if she hadn't jumped, I would have put out that fist a little high, not touched her, and gone straight into throw, because there's really like not a lot of recovery when you hit the ground. Boom. He is just a nightmare, dude. Obviously, he can be infinite by like every character on the cast. Like, everybody has special combos against him and everything because he's so big. But I truly believe that he is a fairly decent character, all of that aside. You know what I mean? Not one of the best. But I think a legitimate threat in the right hands in specific matchups. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of ignores the rules. You have to be constantly worried about basically freaking everything. Bonk. He can track you down, like, surprisingly well. Don't do that in front of me. Everything is super committal, though. Like, he's just... you gotta commit. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately. Luckily, we have some very dumb AI, well, very smart AI that input reads, of course. And it doesn't really matter what you do at a certain point. If you have 3 meters and you knock your opponent down, they're going to die. That is how Blob plays. Literally plays for 3 meters to steal the game. And if he's able to get those 3 meters, man... you can see how dangerous he becomes. He can kill off of forward throw, off of jab, off of whatever. Nope, that was... this is all kicks, so you can, if you block it appropriately, you can just counter. Very easy. He can also counter because he knows what we're doing. So there it was. There was kind of the trick I'm talking about, where you do the jab, the jumping one over your opponent. Right? And they're stuck, like, they're like worried about, you know, whatever. And then they just keep blocking, right? Like, this is just a dead character. I didn't even have to use level 3. I could have used level 1. You know, it wouldn't have mattered. It's a little meter there at the end. We don't care about that. That ball roll super though. I used to love that as a kid. I used to think it was so freaking cool. And again, you need to blow through quite a bit of his armor to even hurt him. Excuse me, to even stun, you know, to get him into hit stun. See? I have never... That's a get-up attack? I totally forgot that was a thing. Like, that's it. You got touched. You're dead. This guy is absolutely a round stealer. Like, I can't imagine any round stealing character more than I can Blob. I think another one of the problems one of the problems with Blob is that he has almost no way to build meter. So if you are being zoned or, you know, whatever, he has a very difficult time actually like building meter. We're just pressing forward to catch him doing a punch. I just wanted to see if I can get him to do it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, what's going on, dude? Yeah, the computer definitely knows what you're doing. It's input reading for sure. I'll pick my teeth with the bones. Ooh. So this is just a dead Wolverine. Again, we really, it can't be understated how much of a steel character this dude is. Just stealing rounds left and right. I think your best option for... Yeah. Oh, good neutral jump. Boom. That air throw is like 4,300 damage. Like, it's not a joke. This is, again, unblockable. You really got to know what they're going to do, but luckily your opponent typically will wait until like you're done throwing or until you're done countering all over the place. Yeah, he's just... I feel like his game plan is so simple. Get 3 meters, land a touch. Yo, what's going on, VidFreak? I think this is the first time we've talked on stream. Every character can kill this dude quickly. That's his that's his biggest problem. He's his big old body. But this is the PS2 version of the game. I think the superior version. Ugh. Okay, so now we've got 3 meters. Now any one of our touches will kill. Okay, that wasn't the touch I wanted. Okay, so now he's dead. This character is goofy. So we're going to do this unscaled. That does 8,300 damage. Well, I mean, nobody cares about my streams either, man. I think I usually have, like, Kit in here and maybe a few other people drop by. But it's, I mean, it's pretty bare bones. I don't really care though, because I just love talking about this game. Yeah, not super important for me to have an audience that's saying hello. We're creating the body of work. We're creating the blobby of work. Again, this throw, really powerful. It's crazy because in the GameCube version... Yo, what's going on, dude? This character he's significantly worse in the GameCube version. Oh, judo hip toss. Because this throw scales. We've already tried it. It's not possible on PS2. So this move, because throws in the GameCube version are considered basic hits, they scale. So that the throw that I just showed off, the Chang like multi-throw. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Watch this. Boom, boom. Totally suffers. 100%. Oh, is this gonna... Yeah, okay, so now he's dead. We're just gonna do this. We're not even gonna knock him away. Gonna keep him right in our face. And we're gonna do it a freaking again. And we were still gonna get 8,300 damage from this follow-up there. This character, dude. This character is so dumb. But I think that's why I really enjoy this character. Like, he's 100% feast or famine. If you're able to capitalize, that's so hard to follow up on. It's his best punish. Like, look at that. That's a third of your life from, like, straight up from nothing. That was 2 exchanges. 2 exchanges, dude. Boom. This, like, I think he's so devious, meterless. He, like, jump 3 to whiff punish. Like, I think, I don't know if anybody was here. That was a crazy unthrowable setup.
I can crush you and still be home for dinner.
This is how you beat him. But none of the beams, none of the beam users or the projectile users can actually stop him for long, because he can do his unblockable. And heaven freaking forbid if you have his level 1 or his level 2. Because then he'll just use his unblockable, back forward 3, for 3,000 damage. Or he'll use his level 3 to go through it. Or he'll send the tremor at you. Yo, what's going on, VidFreak? So we have... Give you the Cyclops one I do. What is this? Oh, yeah, this is the level 3 activate glitch. The free one. Yeah, what? Ugh. I just look at that, you guys. Yeah, Cyclops has a lot of death combos in this game. He's absolutely one of my favorite characters. It's crazy how many deaths... Oh, thank God. It's crazy how many death combos he has just like being him. Like off of a jab. Oh, she tried to escape the unblockable. Come on. Let's just kill with level 3 here. Jean has lower than average, has a lower than average defense rating, so we might be able to kill. You know, let's see. Oh, we missed her. Okay, we'll stay out here. That's just a whiff punish with 2-2. Oh, I was a little slow there. I was a little slow. He can definitely do it on. He can definitely do it on PS2. That's such a cool combo, and I love the blowback there when they realize they can't throw Blob. Let's just kill her again because we can. Not that we like. Pick my teeth with your bones. Also, the other thing that's crazy about this character, he can combo after his level after his level 4. Okay, all right. It's crazy that someone's legs can kick Blob up in the air, but hey, she has level 4. She's going to use it. This is going to hurt us a lot. Luckily, Blob actually has super high defense, so this will hurt less than maybe it would for other people. That is a sick little strat there. I love that back 2. That's her back 2. I love that she would use that for... This is just dead now. See, this is what I mean. Like, I think Blob with 3 meters is potentially the best character in the game.
Blob.
Yeah, I think I could stand by that. With 3 meters stocked, I think he's one of the best characters in the game. If you're just looking for a stray hit and you need to kill. Yeah, I think Juggernaut's definitely better than Blob. I think he has more armor. He has more armor on his attacks, and he is, you know, they do the similar damage. But he has like the tricks of a small bot. I have to put out a new poll on what character comes next. There's a couple things I really like about Juggernaut in this game. But mostly I like that his level 2 is it's just straight up a low. Like it's a natural low. That is crazy to me. It's almost instant, natural low, and you can combo out of it. Like it's kind of silly. He also has some surprisingly good, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but maybe VidFreak does. Like, a lot of these characters, they have these long, arbitrary chains and strings, just like in, just like if you were playing Mortal Kombat or, you know, whatever. But not many characters can combo out of said strings, can use specials, can cancel into specials. Or you can only cancel into, like, a single special, like from Cyclops' 2-2. It's like the elbow. It's like the, I don't know, elbow into elbow. I can't remember what the animation is, but I think it's elbow into stun. He can only combo out of that. He can only do quarter circle back 2 and quarter circle forward 1. So he can only do laser, and he can do flash kick. He can't do his upward laser, his anti-air laser. I'm saying laser. His Scott optic blast. He can't do his low optic blast. There's a whole bunch of random stuff like that. Whereas Juggernaut can like combo out of like anything, like any button. It feels like he can combo out of thing. Like he can just do it. So like this is just infinite. And then he can just keep doing that. This is, sorry, you need to do 3 into 2, or 3 into 4. You gotta, like, space it a little weird so you don't hit the body. But there's that. I also love this specific string here. So you can do stand 4. Excuse me, you can do crouching 4 into stand 2, which is like a slant, which is like that 2-hit headbutt. This one here. And then you can combo out of it. So almost all of Juggernaut's supers or specials and strings can combo into each other too. So you can do this one into this one for whatever reason. Like you can, like, or you can combo into that. So that's a special move canceled into a special move. Why? Why is this one of the few characters that can do this? I have no idea. Why can he can't combo into that? This is a hit grab right here. So like for me, I'm always kind of like what happened that like that was a thing that you can just do that, like you this into like run. I just find that really interesting. That oh dude, but you don't need to use anyone's level 4. There's no point in using level 4s in this game when you can literally combo, you know, in from level 2 into CCR. I think that's like, hold on. You can do any basic combo in this game off of a jab. So if this dude jabs you, let's say that he lands that. If he lands his actual low, his crouching 3 into stun. Oh, actually, I don't know how to do a jump. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. Okay. I kind of got something here. Oop. So if you were to do stun... Wait, what is it? Is it just this? Okay. Why am I not getting the stand 4? Or the stand 2? There we go. Boom. Like that's almost a dead character. Like literally anything, any touch on Juggernaut is a dead character if you have 2 meters. I think if they get kind of up, you can kind of hit them with something else. What is this combo? You guys know what I'm talking. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Why would you? Boom, boom. So yeah, if you were to land this. Trying to remember all his strings. These count as low hits, which is always kind of funny to me. I know you can combo. You can combo with Juggernaut into a jump. But I can no longer remember what it is. Is it just jump 2? It is. Okay. Yeah, okay. Or can you land that jump 1? No, that won't work. That's a dead character. Leading with Juggernaut's armored lights. So there was nothing that Havoc could do there. So he, like... You got level 2. Dead. You would never need... The combo, if... You mentioned that Insanity drops. It does not drop in this game. But do you know why it drops in GameCube? Because GameCube has a hard limit on 1 hit on the ground. In this game, all the hits of Insanity will connect. Because any move, any string that's done on the ground will still connect. Which is kind of cool. I definitely prefer that. Yeah. Just consider 1, 2, 3, 4 is light punch, heavy punch, light kick, heavy kick. So 1 is light punch, 2 is heavy punch, 3 is light kick, 4 is heavy kick. They gave him, so they didn't obviously, like, you can't super jump with this character, but they gave him so many ways to just straight up still do air combos. Like, this is his level 1. Like, it's not... This is after, like... You can just do that after back 2, which again is armored. This is armored. So you can do that. You can do it after this. Now, he doesn't have a very sophisticated... He doesn't have a sophisticated air series or anything. You can do that, but it's much harder. That's jumping 1, 3, 3. Yeah, the stomp and uppercut, run forward level 2. Yeah. I gotta admit, man, these combos don't, like... I'm not too worried about combos here. Like, I'm not going to be able to... I mean, I could do that, I guess. But you don't need to. Because that's what I love about this game's combo system so much. Is everything you do has a million variations, and you can do tons of cool shit. So yeah, stomp and uppercut is a thing. You do that one. What is this? Is this one? Back forward. Yeah, this. Pow. So cool. But again, I want to show off like how crazy. So you can combo into back forward 4. This is back forward 4 off of randomly that off of WoW Rising 2. You can combo it off of standing 4. Off of standing 2, off of and all of these moves actually. You know, I've seen you mention that before. I don't think I've ever really noticed that in this version of the game. And I've played the GameCube version pretty extensively. I'm not sure I ever ran into that combo, dude. Or that camera issue. Maybe we should train a little can you air series off of this too? Oh, let's see if we can get See if we can get this to work. See if we can get the glitch in training room to work. Okay. There it is, the falling little thing there. The hotel sign. That's so cool. Also, I think, hold on, I think I actually found out. Oh, what do you mean cop car? Dude, zero frame supers are a fucking problem in this game. So many characters have them, and they are so useful. That's so funny that you bring that up, because, yeah, they're everywhere. Havoc has one. Cyclops has a couple. I'm pretty sure that the Super Freeze on Beast Level 1, Beast Level 3, like, so many characters have basically zero frame supers that are just gonna nuke. Like, Havoc's is so egregious. Havoc's is so literally omnidirectional. Anywhere you are, if you're not blocking during the Super Freeze, you're getting hit. Hold on, let me see if I can. I want to see if I can show something off here. I want to see if the glitch will work when I test it with this. Really, you think, VidFreak, you think that Bishop is good? I consider Bishop to be like right next to Betsy is like one of the worst characters in the game. You're absolutely right. It's a war crime against man and mutant. It should not be the way it is. But I also think it's pretty fucking cool. So, okay, let's see if this glitch works. Okay, so at a certain point, you can also get the glitch. You can get it to appear right there in the middle of the street. Let's see if I can. I think the last time I did it, I got it with Storm. Maybe not. This is a very confounding glitch. See how it just comes down? I think we can get it to come out. Maybe if I don't look at it. Okay, let's not look at it. And back up over here. No, okay. Watch the sign fall. I feel like there was an unused animation or something that was supposed to make that sign fall. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's this first one that we're supposed to smack him into. That causes the... No. And it didn't even fall that time. Wait, what? Okay, maybe it's... It falls there. Anyway. Is this a war crime? It's exactly what it freaking is. Oh, it's... Okay, so it's definitely this one. Okay, what was I gonna show off? I don't think you can trap the enemy in this one. Oh, you just mean they don't move from it? They don't slide around? Like right there? Hold on, let me see. What was I... Yeah, you could do... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When I was better at this game, I could land like 15 billion of these. But I'm so bad now. Oh, that would be so annoying to get hit by. Okay. Hold on, what was I gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm well aware of that one. That was... I mean, GameCube, most characters have missing strings, missing buttons. Yeah, Wolverine's super, I think his level 1 super that slashes on the ground. I think that was added late in development. Okay, this is one of my favorite things that you can do with Rogue. It just looks amazing. So you can excuse me. So you can do jump 1, 2, quarter circle forward 1 in the air. That will zip her down to the ground. And then you recover instantly. You have to be a little slower, but you can do so much. Well, that's the thing, though, man. Betsy can do almost death, but most characters can do full death from a jab. That's the problem where like Betsy just doesn't have the same potential. I bet I could cook up a death combo like right here though. Because Betsy has Dragon's Tooth. I think actually Storm's too tall to do this. Yeah, Storm's actually too tall. No, I mean, hold on. Where's Betsy? Betsy is like definitely one of my least favorite characters in this game. Not Bishop. He's my other least favorite. No, so oh god, this costume. Like this character is very easily able to kill off anything. Hold on. As long as you're using CCR, like, just a simple jab. Yeah, that's pretty solid already right there. Well, let's see if we can... Maybe it's just... Yeah, that'll do just fine. In a jump 3, jump 4, and then we'll just loop that. We'll do jump 4. Yeah, jump 4 should be enough. Ooh, interesting. Jump 4 knocks far away. Ooh. I know. Where would we be without our savior, Nightcrawler, the man with no glitches? Yeah, there we go. That was a meterless kill. Meterless 100%. Off of a jab. Bonk. Almost a full death. If you have any meter, yeah, then you just land back. You just land your level 3. She just doesn't have the same potential as other characters. That didn't even need a throw. Like, she's just not that. I don't like her. This is bias. I don't like her. I do like Dragon's Tooth loops. I think Dragon's Tooth loops are cool. I also think what is it? I also like the restand off of this. Let me see if I can get that. That's kind of tricky. I think that's really cool. But unfortunately, so you could do this. So that restand is really neat because you can almost never do restands like that on characters. The problem being some characters you can't do anything. That's the thing though. My tier list was specifically based on like combat potential, right? Every single character in this game, just like in Hokuto no Ken, Like, every character in this game can kill off of a jab, just like every character in that game can kill off of a jab. This game is absolutely, what are the game? This is a Kusuge gem. No, dude, you don't need. No, you don't need 2 level 3 supers either. Not even close. Not for... No, Psylocke can kill you in 1 sec. Psylocke is the fastest killer in the game. Psylocke has the speedrun world record. Because she is so fast. No, Psylocke is instant kills. You get a stun, you just do jump 2 into this. That's it. That's all you do. It takes less than... This is all a true combo. That's it. That's all it takes to kill in this game. 100%. I actually think Gambit is like potentially a top tier threat. Specifically because he has his like hit confirmable low string into launch. Yeah, this move here, I'll make sure to vid freak. I'm surprised you have you seen my videos on this character? Like, this character isn't good, but she has a bunch of... No, she's better than Betsy. She has a bunch of... Set to auto block. This girl has a bunch of infinites, but this is all a true combo. She's set to auto block. And she's dead now. Like, that's it. That's all it takes. This character on 1 stun will kill you. Yeah, dude, I actually have a cool combo showing that off with Forge too. I managed to activate the glitch in training mode, but yeah, the level 4 for Gambit is pretty consistent. You actually can't do some air seeks after the level 4, but you have to like let them hit the ground. It's kind of they're put in a very weird state that I don't quite understand. But this, man, this girl, I think you can beat arcade mode in like under 10 minutes, just smashing through every character like this. It's so silly. I do like... Oh, man. I think the Gambit is absolute, like, could potentially be top tier. Not S tier. But like this, the fact that you can cancel that so late, you just literally pop that out. The second he draws his foot back, you see it hit, you just... Oh, you're dead now. Like, what? Like that, that's a dead character, especially this girl. Because Storm definitely has like decreased. Bomb. Storm has crazy combos herself and can special to Super Link like Magneto. Oh yeah, up in the air, like that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really like those combos though because they're super meter inefficient. Like Toad's 3 drill kick? I don't know what you're talking about Toad. Wait, there was another... Oh yeah. So this is a true infinite for for Gambit. I don't know why, though. So it's just 1342. Mocha, my brother. How are you doing? Everyone say hello to Mocha. One of my favorite channel members. Dude loves X-Men. So nice to have you around, man. Are you heading into work already? So yeah, this is just like a Gambit Infinite. Because we can. It stops when you actually hit the jab. One thing about her air super on GameCube, something causes it bounces, and sometimes, yeah, there's so many differences. So I was talking to the designers of these games, and PS2 was the prime operating system, obviously, and then the it was ported out to what, like Exact or whatever, whoever the GameCube and Xbox porters were, but Xbox and PS2 are the same. They're the same game, combat-wise, and like combat trick-wise, barring Pyro. But GameCube is on a past version of the game. So like if this was version 1.0, then they're on version 0.9, which is wild. Mocha, it's always nice to see you, dude. Yeah, this stuff is crazy. I love that it's in the game now, but I'm sure, like, I know I was talking to Eric Williams, he's one of the designers, and he was like, I think he was kind of miffed. Because, they spent so much time and passion and energy on this game, and to see it kind of cracked open, I think was like a little, not frustrating because this game is 24 years old, but I think it kind of niggles just a little bit. You're just like, like nobody likes seeing their flaws exposed. You know what I mean? And yeah, dude, get that coffee. Get that coffee.
Had enough, mon ami?
Yeah, this, man, Gambit is so good. Again, kills off of throw. One of the things I love doing with this character, I think I would do like that late hit into like, whatever. I loved, for whatever reason, man, and then you just do that and you just like, wait, what's the, oh yeah, she's like got a cracked body there. Yeah, this. What did I do for this combo? I think I did like, I think maybe I just threw another card. I like jumped and threw another card. Regardless, I just like the fact that you can do this. Can you just... I'll have to look up some of my old combos. Because you can actually also combo out of... I think it's this? Can you combo out of this? No, you can't super out of it. Okay. The parry counter? What do you mean, just doing this? Yeah, it's just one button. It's forward for punches, backwards for kicks, down for lows, and then just randomly in the air. Just hit it to do air attacks. I don't go for counters very often, mostly because every move is so minus that you can typically just jab out of everything. Do I? No. I'm not that good. Hold on. Hold on. There was something I wanted to show off, but now I can't remember what it was. Of course. Was it Lady D? No. Not Bishop. Was it Mystique? Oh yeah. So I did want to show off one thing. Oh god, this costume's so ugly. So Mystique is really good in this game, obviously. If you guys don't know, she's super, super good in this game. But the reason why she's so good that probably like isn't super apparent is she has such good control of the air, and your opponent technically barely moves, and every hit knocks the opponent higher. So it's just like, oh, I did want to show something off. I think I showed this off a while ago. This game has very rare, but it's very rare to cross up your opponent with attacks. Like super rare. To do just like a normal attack and it crosses up. It's very rare. But it turns out that Mystique's down 4 crosses up. Actually, let me set to options, auto block. What could I even do? Yeah, so let's see, where can I stand? So see that? So she has to auto block that. And she has to turn around and try to block it. It's just, there is one setup that I've been able to figure out consistently to get this cross up, because you can cross up into infinite from this. So if you forward throw, dash, and then do that, do the jump force, you do a dash, and then you pause just for a second, dash, pause, you can land the back 4. Maybe it's wait until she hits the ground. Yeah, so that super deep throw there, you can land it. Let me see if I can get the timing. The timing is tricky.
You're not worth my time.
You might be able to only get it on bigger characters. Technically, Storm is a small... There it is. So that was a cross-up back 4. This will hit on the ground as well. This will hit crouchers as well. I think this works better on dudes. But it should still work on her. Now, yeah, Mystique is a super powerful character. You are absolutely right. So a couple of tricks that I think most people don't know. Her forward level 2, her level 2 super is so janky. I think it looks really cool, but her level 2, it's just like it's just not consistent. It doesn't hit right. There's so many things wrong with it. It works on standing opponents. That's really it. But if you are doing a combo, if you find yourself in a combo situation and you use slide to get on the other side and their head is facing towards you. So I just want to show off. Actually, I should just show off how you... So like you got your bounce. You will almost never get... Dude! Deadwalk, it is so nice to see you back, my man.
You're not worth my time.
So this girl is not... She's so good, but level 2 is almost useless. I truly believe that. Almost useless in a game that is full of combos. This move is utter garbage. Oh yeah, I love this move. I just wish it was better. Like, I wish it like did, you know, I wish it did something that, you know, led to combos and stuff. It's fun. It's definitely fun to use. And this is just sexy. I think you can even get a level 3 after the hard punch version. Yeah, you could do that. That's always fun. But the thing that makes this, the thing I was able to figure out is if you slide and you catch them so that their head, for whatever reason, this makes sure all the hits connect. I don't know why. Something having to do with their bodies. But if you do need damage, and you can land a bounce, and you just want to kill with style, that's the way to, that's the only way to use her level 2. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, why? But if you do that, then you can't get any follow-up damage with back forward, or excuse me, Chorus Forward 1. But one thing that's really interesting that I don't think anybody really appreciates, that's not true, you guys appreciate it, and I've talked about it quite a bit, because this is what makes Mystique so good. Is, have you seen her air throw? Her air throw builds way too much meter. Like, that is a glitched air throw. You're supposed to get, that's how much a special does. Watch this. That's why she is the queen of my speedruns in the Savage Land, because you can literally just fish for this. You can do this. Build enough meter to transfer to level 3, and you've stolen the match. I disagree about level 3, man. What can you do with level 3 or level 1? Unless you're against the wall, what can you do with level 1? I frankly don't think that. I think the only super that's good is level 3. Dude, getting near a corner for a loop is impossible in this game. Unless you have some very specific setups. Like, it's I would say it's almost impossible. Like, it is fun to, like, almost set up a straight up infinite. The reason why I think Mystique is so good in this game, not only is her, okay, so this is how far away you can hit with a true low. Right here. Right there. So this is low overhead. And then if you're looking for the low and you're crouch blocking, that's overhead. Like, that's kind of cheap. Yeah, that's like a little bit cheap. Also, I think for some reason this works on level 2 as well. Yeah. I don't know why, but after that specific string, I think it's like your head's towards you or something. 2-4-1-2 into quick jump into the 3 down 2. 2-4-1-2. 2-4-1-2. That's 2-4 right here. Into 1-2. 2-4. 1-2. No, you can't do 1-2 in the air. Or you just mean like this. No, she doesn't even have a 1-2 on the ground. 2-4-1-2. Into the 3 down 2. Dead walk. Those are confusing ass inputs there. Into 3 and then down 2? That's not a thing. Now, her down 2, like, one of the reasons why I think she's so good, obviously, glitched air grab, but her range is so absurd for this character. Like, she doesn't look like she would have range, right? But, like, back 3, absolutely a death sentence for every character in the game if she hits this low. If she hits this low, it's not hit confirmable, but, like, if she hits that low, you're dead. That's it. Like, you've built your level 3, the character's dead. She can do the same damn thing from an overhead, from basically the same distance. It is much slower. But, like, this is another dead character. So then she's got you worried about that. And then she can do something else from super far away that's unseeable. Look at the range on down 2. Down 2 is a guaranteed low launch that allows you to air seek. What? Not only that, you have moves like, you have back 4 and down 4. These moves are 100% infinite starters. Like, that's not cool. That's not. Now, the range on back 4 and down 4 are really slow. But, like, I think actually you can just shoot, right? Just do. Yeah, something like that.
Human lover.
And then that sets up your air seek infinite. So, like, then if you land this, so again, if you land her stun, I think what is it? It's this. Yeah, this is just a weird character to land this on. But this setup, how do I do that? Is it this? Because I don't think you can combo out of. You can't combo. Yeah, you can't do that. So stun. This is a dead character now. True combo. Full CCR. There's nothing anyone can do about that. It's so silly. So yeah, you're worried about this, you're moving all around. She's just like, you're stunned. You're stunned from mid-screen. and it only takes 6 reps. 5 reps, technically. And then you're dead. Like, I really do. I think Mystique is, if not S tier, high A tier. I think that Toad and Nightcrawler, because of their unseeable launching lows from mid-screen, like they're not like they're not fair. I think Toad is better than Nightcrawler because he has so many infinites on his own. But like the characters, these characters are so busted. Like this, you can look for the little squat. Like you can. That's true. But like that's an air seek. That's a launch. What are we doing here? What's the plan? Like, you can either do this. Then, if you're like, oh my gosh, that's a true low. What is this combo that you get down there? I can't remember what his... He gets some other combos off of that. But then... no matter what you do, you always have to worry about this super fast fucking overhead. Boom. Boom. And then you gotta worry about this infinite. You know? This is only one of millions of Toad infinites. He has this stupid infinite. Like, he can just do this. He can just gack on your face all day. Like it's just so crazy to me. It's forward 3-1-1. Like, that's crazy. He has so many... He has CCR from... This is actually much harder to do on... I think this is only really possible or easy on, like, Sentinel. It's much harder to do on characters like Storm. He has such a fast jump. Let's see. No, you don't. None of us want Toad in our face. Especially not this gack. Ugh. I do like that move though. I think it's cool. So you could do that. But it's so hard to pull off consistently. That's legitimately hard to do. Much easier on Juggernaut though. Oh, I gotta show off one of my favorite rogue combos. I have a lot of favorite combos. I'm sure like we all do, or at least we all have a very fond memories of our favorite combos. But there are a few that, like, for whatever reason, man, they just tickle me. Like that. Inescapable combo. Like, oh dude, I can't play with the GameCube controller. It's so hard. Even if I had a perfect GameCube controller, I've been playing this game for 20 years on a PS2 pad. Like, I can play it on a fight stick as well. Like if we're like playing on emulator for Dolphin, but it's so hard. Okay, no, I want to show you guys change player. Okay, no, not Forge. There's like a couple of things that you can do in this game. They create like these cool bounce states. So a lot of characters, if you hit a character in the air, they'll automate. Oh, Juggernaut's the wrong character to fight though. Juggernaut's so bad. Change opponent. Let's beat the shit out of Havoc. Havoc is our regular punching bag. By the way, if you haven't watched the latest speed run, or not speed run, but if you haven't watched the latest arcade mode run, you should totally go do that. I think it was Rogue on Monday. Super fun. Okay, hold on. Change. No. Options. Just supers, max, key display off. No, that was fine. Okay. Okay, I love this. So if you do, I think it's just that. It's 1-1-2, dive down, and then you get to do a forward 1-1. Maybe it might be a little harder than I'm remembering. No, that. And then you get a pickup with brown sugar. So, like, literally that combo just makes me so happy. There's something about it that just makes me legitimately happy. So even if you were to do like this like long chain here, that's what I want though. And I love, like, I don't know if you guys would be surprised, but I think like that move, that brown sugar, her Shoryuken, is one of my favorite moves in the game. One of my favorite supers. We're gonna do this combo until I land it, because it's cool and I love it. I always thought that gravity scaling would affect the opponent on like number of hits. Yes, such a sexy freaking combo. Half-life for 2 meters. Yeah, oh yeah, this is way better on Havoc. So they have a system in place. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but you are not allowed to combo from stray air hits into supers. Like, they will always, like, you cannot just do, like, there's so much hit advantage. You can land normals and specials, but you are not allowed to super. Even, like, 0 frames, and hers isn't a 0 frame, but it's super, super fast. You're not allowed to combo into supers. It's just not allowed. Just, like, as a general rule in this game. So you land an air hit, it will never combo. However, if you whiff, if you like do a really slow button on the ground, you see that? We comboed because we hit jump 4, so we did 2 jump 4. We did it really late, so we recovered basically instantly when you hit the ground, and then you're allowed to super. It's so weird. Again, there's a lot of power in whiffing moves in this game. And this is just one of the surprising ones. It's sort of like there's an arbitrary rule that you're not allowed to just go from air normal into super. Like, that's just not allowed. Unless it's an air super. Because you can do that. But for whatever reason, you can whiff a normal, and that basically like frees up, it like opens up the opponent for a super. Now, why I bring this up? Why do I bring this up? Because if you do this specific combo, you can, if you do like I consider it like, I think of this as like, I always think Cammy. I don't know why. Like, I feel like this is like Killer Bee Assault, just like zipping around and hitting the opponent over and over again. This is hard to do. That 1-2 in the air shouldn't be as hard as I'm making it. But the reason I bring this up is because this dive counts as a whiffed normal. So you're able to do this and then combo afterwards. Which is just so cool to me. And you can do any super you want from there. Let's do it appropriately. Gotta fully recover. Oh, of course. I guess we're on a weird angle here. Bonk. Okay, whatever. Whatever, this game. Making me a liar. I guess we could do level 4. Bonk. Oh, we're just so off. We're just so off Atkins. Yeah, so there you go. Like, that's a really cool wrinkle in this game. It's not useful, really, but it's still cool. He says with conviction. So you can do this. Man, why is that so hard to hit right now? There it is. That shouldn't be very hard. You can just fly up there. I just need a late cancel. Hitboxes from behind are weird in this game. See what I mean? Like, it seems like Killer Bee Assault, just like Psylocke has, except, you know, Psylocke does way more damage. Yeah, these are the things that I could probably do for like hours, but then I realize I have to go to bed because that's how the world works. But hey, thanks for dropping by, you guys. I think I'm going to stop in a second after I land my ideal combo. Oh, that's so fucking sexy. That's so cool. Alright, does anyone have any requests before I take off? What's going on, Leo? Did you just get here, man? You guys gotta chirp. You guys gotta let me know when you're here. I think we've got one more character to show off. If you want to see any tips or tricks or like weird stuff with anybody, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think we could probably show off, mostly because he's cool. Let me see. Yo, we found another true believer. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so a while back I ran Sabretooth. I did Sabretooth's Expert Arcade Mode, and I think it's like, it's useful. It's so cool to show off how busted this motherfucker's, like, his hit grabs are. Oh yeah, you love the Storm. We'll do Storm right after this. Okay, so we're gonna just record. We're just gonna show how silly his hit grab invincibility is. All right, so we're gonna do like a real slow quarter circle forward, and we're gonna do it at the same time. So not only do we get under it,
Time for your dirt nap. Time for your dirt nap.
we avoid it completely. Hold on. Now we have to show off record opponent.
I'm better than Cyclops.
Okay, so we got that going. Let's repeat that. Okay, look at that. Do you guys see that? We blew through the friggin' super.
You itching for more, sizzle chest?
We already activated it. Like, no, it's okay. We got time. We can show off nuts stuff. All right, we gotta just time it. Look at that. Oh, okay. So the invincibility is at the start of the move. Hold on. Play normal. Record opponent. 1. Okay. Hold on. Record opponent. All right. Oh, no. Here's what we have to do. Hold on. Sorry. Record opponent. Select down, and then when he gets up, right? So we're going to see if we can go through the level 3 omnidirectional 0-frame super with Sabretooth's hit grabs, right? So down, we've activated the motion. That's how fucking invincible these moves are. Okay, that was not fair. We didn't do that right. Okay. Look at that. Why? Why is that a thing? Look at that. Just healing in his face. Like, we weren't blocking during the super freeze there. Dude. Like, the invincibility on these moves is utterly insane. You get both of them, too. So you have to... It's at the beginning. It can't be right when they reach. Right there. We got this. Like, it's just kind of crazy. At the end, the invincibility dies. But it's up until the end, man. That is an omnidirectional, like, unbeatable super, frankly. It's so powerful. Dude. Okay. Let's show off a storm thing. To be honest, Mocha, I think you've seen all of my storm tech. This girl is good. If only she wasn't so weak. She has, like, I think she takes an extra 10% damage. So this character also, surprisingly, not surprisingly, but she has a super that is able to cross up. So you can cross up with her air level 2 Eye of the Storm. She also has the most supers in the game. I think she's tied with Dark Phoenix, maybe? I can't remember exactly, but I think she has 7 supers. She has Lightning, her level 4, her level 2, her air level... Oh, wait. Her Lightning Tornado. She has her air level 2, so that's 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s, a level 3. No, 3 level 2s, right? So she has 5, and then she has 1 level 3 and 1 level 4. This level 3 is so fucking brutal. Dude, it's so brutal. Douche. Okay. So, everybody knows that she has the easiest infinite, one of the easiest infinites in the game. It's literally just back 2, which is so crazy to me that this made it into the game. It's so nuts. I believe this works on GameCube as well, because it's just a single hit and it pops up. Bop, bop, bop. But she has a bunch of really long strings that are kind of crazy. But one of the best things she can do, stand 4, is an incredible forward advancing with Punisher. Like, look at the range, dude. It's not even that slow, right? So it's stand 4, stand 4-3 is the string. And then she can just link. Or she can just CCR here. And just do that over and over again until the opponent is dead. Like, it's so easy to kill just off of this. That's all she needs to do. Now, another thing that I've showed off a few times, I know like Mocha has seen this. That is so tricky. So basically what happens is after her 3-3 in the air, after 3-3, the opponent is put into a inescapable like reset, that little like flip out thing. That flip out is really tricky because the opponent can't do anything about it. Storm, on the other hand, can do whatever she wants. So she can either continue the combo or whatever. So she can basically do that combo into a dive kick, which makes her obviously super plus, right? You have days to do whatever you want. And the opponent does not get the benefit of being completely invincible after a knockdown until they wake up, until they get to neutral. We all agree, dude. Leo, you are on point. This game should be everywhere. This game should be everywhere. So what becomes really tricky is at the end, you can keep this string going you can keep this loop going for a pretty long time. If you have good hands. You can keep it going for like 5-6 reps. And then the short version lands you in front, but the long version puts you behind them. And you're still pretty dang plus. So that's a three-way mix-up. You can either throw, you can go low like I just did there, or, if you didn't know, that is an instant overhead. This move here is an instant overhead, her jump 3. So actually, it's kind of worth showing off how disgusting this mix is. You can hold up back and escape this. But obviously you can just like jump and throw, and her air throw is really good and combos into supers. So it's not like the most useful thing there. So crouch block. So this should be fine. So we're just gonna do this. Oh, that was too. You see that? That was. Hold on, I should just show it right here. See how he's forced to block high, so let's make him block low. And then you can just cancel. You see that? So it's a three-way mix. It's either an overhead that's instant, like you land on the low basically, and oh yeah, this will never be remastered. Yeah, Activision, yeah, this will never be remastered, but that's okay. Or you get a throw, and her throws are so good. They all do like 3,800 damage, which is a lot in this game. And they all lead to 10k life. Dun, dun, dun. Bang. So she's so good. She is absolutely so good. The only thing holding her back, the only thing holding her back is her paper thin defense. All right, this will be the last bit here. So one thing that I love showing off is Beast has a secret taunt. It's down 1+4. He does this super long, stupid dance, but I love that it happens. It looks so goofy and cool. The other thing that's really cool about Beast, this is something that's just kind of funny. Options. Oh, of course, Mocha. Anytime you're here, man, we'll do storm stuff, and I'll find more stuff for you. I just love that you can hit down 2 in their face, and they just pop up like they've been sprung out of a toaster. Now, the other thing I love about this is there is a way to not hit them with the ball at all, and then combo into his level 1 or level 3, whatever you want. I just love unique ways to, like, the fact that, like, you can use this ball roll and then never hit them is just so wild to me. So you can do it that way. It's more fun when the ball doesn't hit at all. But, alright, Leo, so... Nah, man, you the man. Alright, Leo, so... You don't know this, but... Or maybe you do. Beast has a whole bunch of infinites. So one of them is from Handstand Stance. And it's just this. It's just 2-3 over and over and over again. I think eventually as you do this, you kind of like hit Havoc in a weird way. And yeah, just like that. Where he kind of falls out of the infinite. And there's no real reason. Like, you can kind of get around it if you have him in a specific spot. But that's one infinite. So he also has this infinite. Oh, this is forward 1144. We got to get at least 3 reps of it. Dude, he has so many tricks up his super smart sleeve. There we go, 3 reps. So that's an infinite. Now, if you get him in a corner, and the opponent can't, like, leave, he can just do down forward 2. Down forward 2 has so much hit advantage. So, like, if you have an opponent sort of in the corner, I think maybe over by the Sentinel's head is better. Yeah, like right here in this corner. That's straight up infinite. There's just so much hit advantage on this. I don't know why this is a thing, but it is. And I love that for him. So that's 3 tried and true infinites. We also have this one because it creates a stagger stun. You can just do this forever. Like, this character has so much sauce. And he's still middle of the road. He's still, like, just fine. You know what I mean? He's also got, I think he has... Oh, yeah. So he has this cartwheel. This cartwheel's an overhead, a 2-hitting overhead. 2-hit overhead, but this move here. This is his CCR. Very powerful, very easy. Like, very easy. And his level 3 does really solid damage. So there's that. Just like double overhead, boom, getting hit. Oh, I think you can technically... hold on. Hold on. No, I think I'm wrong here. I thought that you used to be able to... Excuse me. This is down back 4. I think you back up too much when you do this. This isn't technically an infinite. I don't think there's any way to get this... to make this technically an infinite. You just back up too much. Yeah. You technically can do it for as long as you can, as long as you can do it. As long as you can keep them in range, you can do down back 4 like forever. Which is just cool. What is the other thing? Oh yeah. My favorite combo in this game, with Beast, he has 2 stances. He has handstand, which in general is like none of these are very good. They're just not good. But he has handstand and he also has beast stance. Beast stance for me is like much cooler, specifically because he has Akuma's demon flip. Like, that's sick. Not only that, but it combos into his level 3, and it looks amazing. Like, that's so cool. So the only way I've found, there's not very many ways to combo into this, because you have to manually go into the stance. So I think this is it. And it's hard to do. How did I get it? Man, I might not actually even remember how to do this combo. That works so that's like the easy way to do it. Because technically, you're entering stance. And stance counts as whiffing a move. And so you're able to get a hit out of that. So, Leo, you're new here. I call this a stagger stun. See how he's kind of like staggered. He kind of trips. I think that's probably a better trip stun. I like stagger stun. So he staggers there. You're not allowed to hit the opponent with anything. You can't super. Right? He'll just block it. There's no, the game doesn't allow you to. You're just given frame advantage. That's it. That's it. Now, see, you just get frame advantage. However, if you whiff a move, notice how I whiffed a bunch of aerial normals. If you whiff anything, so like this is just 2-2-2. Actually, what would be a good way to show this off? We'll just do our jump normals. It continues the combo. So if you whiff something, now you can do this. You can do this specific string into beast stance, and if you're fast enough, going into beast stance actually counts towards the whiffed button, because you hit strong, or you hit 3 and 4. They were just part of a stance. And then you're allowed to demon flip. This is like, I don't know, man. Like, this is like the coolest freaking thing. I love the demon flip. It might be my favorite of Beast's moves. I don't know, man. It comes out of nowhere. It's so freaking cool. It looks amazing too. Actually, did that even scale? Is that technically a hit throw? Ooh, that's one of the worst. I don't even think I've ever like actually investigated that move. Oh! It did like full damage. It scaled the first hit. So that 700 became 70. So it was only doing 10%. So yeah, that actually tracks. So it scales the first hit, which is considered I guess, the hit. But then the throw after that is unscaled, which is kind of cool. Now, man, you gotta be fast with that, dude. Or am I doing it wrong now? Yeah, only the first hit is scaled. That's really interesting. Okay, so that's it. Leo, if you're new to the channel, feel free to drop by the Discord. And if you have any questions or concerns or like stuff you want to see, hit me up. I'm Sandalwood Grips on there as well. And then go back. I have a billion videos explaining all the hidden tech of this game. Got combo videos, arcade runs, speed runs. I love this title. I think this is one of my favorite games ever. I've put so much time into this game. Oh yeah. Also, if you didn't know, throws cause hard knockdowns, and you can do cool shit like that. That's free. Also, he has a command throw. It's back forward 3. It looks cool. It's not that good. But if you're really fast, you can actually get a combo out of it. Let's see if I can. Oh, just barely. So yeah, you're looking at like 12k for a freaking... Okay, that's it. It's 1 a.m. I gotta go to bed. I got things to do tomorrow. Many things. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, become a channel member. Give me a little bit of money every month so you can enjoy X-Men Next Dimension content as well as other comic book video game stuff. God, I still gotta do my Poseidon Shazam tournament where I defeated Mustafa's Superman and his Batgirl. It's cool. Anyway, it was a pleasure, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will talk to you soon. Mocha, have a wonderful, blessed work day. And we'll talk soon, gang. Peace.